Good morning. And today, Project Nigel, even we are saying goodbye to Project Kurt. It really is a lovely little car, this. And so far, I've just been bemused and irritated by the amount of non-attention it's had. So it's been very disappointing with this car so far, because it's a really nice early 25 in decent enough condition with an almost 12 months MOT and brand new tyres all round. Yet for some reason it's just not been getting the right kind of attention, but it has been getting attention. The wrong kind of attention though, the kind of attention from people that just simply fling a number your direction without putting a pound symbol on it. The kind of people that say last price. The kind of people that can't actually ask a question without it being some sort of, well, yes. For many people, they see a car that's 20 years old and they just think, well, it's knackered, isn't it? It's a scrapper basically, so it's worth a couple of £100. That's all you're going to get for it, mate. And if you keep thinking you're going to get a decent price, you're deluded, you bell end. I just keep knocking them back time and time again, because I know eventually someone who appreciates this car will come along, and that time has come. This lovely 25 is actually going back to its original owner, to the young lady who put this keyring on there and named this car Goldie Hawn. And I of course renamed it Kurt, Project Kurt. So as from today it'll be going back to being Goldie Hawn. It's going to be a bit confused, this car, I'm afraid. But what I'm really pleased by, more than anything, is it's going back to a home where it will be looked after. That's why I've been holding on. I could have sold this car a few times to people and made a bit of a profit on it, which sometimes is what it's all about. But I care about these cars enough to make sure they don't end up in the wrong hands. Honestly, I would prefer to sell this car back to the good people I got it from in the first place without a profit than take a profit knowing the thing's going to get wrecked. Before this car leaves my possession, I think it should have something of a reminder of its time at Project Nigel. There we go, that's better. It's Captain Mustard on the road with Project Kurt on the back. And I've forgotten the V5. Familiar roads there. That's because this car is actually not even going to its new owner yet, but it's going off to see Craig. And Craig is going to do a little job on it called Mr. Fixie Roofy Jobby thing, because they always leak water onto the carpet. Yes, 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 no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, no, skinheads, no, go away please. I have been to Rover Revival maybe even hundreds of times. Not really hundreds, but certainly very long. Normally I can find myself somewhere once I've been there once without using a sat nav or anything like that. But today I managed to take a wrong turning, and I cannot think why that would happen.
Because you got distracted talking about beer.
Real men don't need sat navs. I'm not lost, I just thought I'd have a nice little drive around this housing estate. Project Kev, hello, you're looking lovely.
People,
yellow.
let me see. Like people go, oh God.
You didn't notice that,
No, I didn't, you know.
Now then, into the afternoon. Doing something a bit more laid back, which is cleaning Nigel. Nigel's filthy. The only thing dirtier than Nigel at the moment is my wife. While my wife cleans out Nigel, I shall clean Morris on the outside, and then we'll swap over. That makes sense, doesn't it? Look at the colour of that. That's fantastic. That's what hydrochloric acid does. Kind of matches the rest of the car. Maybe I should leave it that way. In conclusion to my trip out over to Rover Revival today to take Kurt back to its new owner, and I would like to thank Dan and Claire for selling me this lovely gold car in the first place, and I'd also like to thank them for buying it back. I hope you enjoy it. By the way, you may have noticed that Craig didn't appear anywhere in today's video, and there's a very good reason for that. He's a very busy man, you see. Yep, he was too busy chatting away to possibly appear in the video. He was chatting to me though for about 45 minutes.